Last time on Why Can't We Be Wizards?
The FYHH is intended to replace typical exams.
Wait, so this hasn't happened before? Like, you haven't gone through a full moon and not transformed?
I don't remember.
All right, folks, y'all ready to do this thing?
Yes, Emmanuel, yes, sir.
Yeah, let's go, I'm ready.
I had a dream. And not a good one.
If you turn into a werewolf, you're dangerous. I thought we had an understanding.
No one explained it to me.
The five of you find yourselves standing at the starting line. It is a painted white checkered flag in the grass in front of the entrance to this hedge maze.
You are number one!
I'm number one!
You're number one!
But in between you and the exit is a sphinx. Allison's pocket starts to glow.
Freya's gonna give Allison's iPod kind of like a knowing look.
It is a deep belly laugh. Expelliarmus. A jet of hot red light flashed across the forest. Freya, your wand flies out of your hand and arcs high in the air. And with surprising dexterity, that cloaked figure in front of you, he steps forward, reaches out, and snatches it out of the air with his free hand. Then he pockets it, and all the while, he's still brandishing his own wand at the lot of you.
He pocketed it.
I was trying to resist it.
Yeah, sorry. I know you had a moment there. Continue.
Oh, I was done. What are you doing?
Oh. Well,
Do we recognize this person?
I mean, he's under a cloak.
Oh, okay.
Hey, that's my friend's wand.
Yeah.
Accio wand.
He casts Protego and blocks your spell and takes another step forward and says, we wouldn't want any funny business now, would we? And he kind of points his wand further in the air.
Actually, funny business is kind of what we do.
I've seen the prophecy. I know what you're capable of.
Prophecy.
And I gotta say, trust me, wand or not, you don't want to go toe-to-toe with me or really any adult wizard.
What do you mean by prophecy?
And so at that, he pulls the hood of his cloak back and ruffles at his hair to reveal the face of a disheveled-looking man with a scraggly black beard and kind of long hair on the sides of his head, although it's kind of balding at the top. Caleb, you recognize that face.
Hey, Dad.
what?
Hello, son. How are you?
What?
I mean, I was doing all right at Hogwarts before you showed up.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Is that any way to speak to your father?
The same father who got me infected with lycanthropy?
Whoa.
What?
Oh, yeah, guys, that's a thing.
You didn't all know at this point. Oh my goodness.
I mean, I knew.
Lycanthropy.
You
I
didn't
was
tell
waiting.
us?
I was waiting for Caleb to tell you. It wasn't my secret.
No, I agree. Caleb, you didn't tell us?
I was told not to tell you by Pritchard and, like, the whole wizard government. But someone here doesn't have much use for laws. Isn't that right, Doug?
You guys, I totally had the wrong one of you pinned as having evil parents.
His nostrils flare at that comment, and he turns his wand on you, Caleb. You little brat! Who do you think you are? You're just like, you know what? No. I'm not gonna get angry. I've been working on this. You're just like your mother.
Just say why you're here and give us back our wand. We've got to pass this stupid test.
Yeah, why did you take my wand from me?
Oh, you have no idea, do you? Nobody's told you anything.
Is this one of those things where we think it's like a normal school function, but it's mortal peril?
I'm starting to suspect all of schools like this.
I mean, are you just going to tell us, or are you just going to hint at it?
You know, that's the really surprising part to me. The audacity of it all. I meet your friends in the forest, and all I have to do is tell them, trust no one. Like, that voodoo nonsense means anything. Anything at all.
That was you?
Who else? Who do you think put that old potions book in Freya's bag? How else would you have made that ridiculous old wolfsbane potion that is now coursing through little Caleb's veins? Who do you think was leaving animal blood all around the grounds? Who was lighting fires and leading you to fake pamphlets about making muggles subservient? I mean, come on. Who do you think was convincing each and every one of you not to trust the very people who were actually trying to help you? Of course it was me.
Yeah, guys, who do you think started all the fires in the common room?
But why?
Yeah, way to go, Doug. You really pulled one over on us 11-year-olds.
Oh, see, that's the trick. I mean them. And he waves his free hand up at the castle.
Do you have something against the school?
I don't have anything against anyone. That's not the point. They'll trust anything that goes against the popular narrative. In this day and age, they'd all rather feel like they're smarter than everyone else, better than everyone else. All I needed to do was convince you and convince them that there's some grand conspiracy, that the fools running this school were out to get you. They weren't out to get you. They just weren't capable of imagining a world where children didn't trust each and every word that they say. And here we are, all the better for it. Now, my boss is going to reward me quite kindly. I'll kill all of you, end that damn prophecy, and your own school will get blamed. More deaths at Hogwarts, the headline of the Daily Prophet will read. And don't worry, it'll definitely say that. I mean, half the editors of that damn paper in my boss's pocket at this point. This information, this misinformation, this distrust plan of his, I have to say, it's actually pretty smart. If you can't trust the news, what can you trust?
All of your other bosses have really done great things for you too, right, Doug? That's why you're here hiding in the woods, living in tents.
You're gonna kill us?
Allison's looking for a way out. Can we run back into the hedge maze?
I mean, there's a pretty significant distance between you and the maze. You could try to make a run for it, but I think that, I mean, you've got a guy pointing a wand at you, an adult who just said he's going to kill you. You're probably, judging by the distance, not going to make it too far.
Alrighty. Allison's gonna attempt Petrificus Totalis. She's gonna scream it. She's gonna scream it really loud.
Can I do it at the same time? Two's better than one.
I mean, you can try.
Yeah. Like, I want to hit him at two different angles.
Petrificus Totalis! And Allison whips out her wand and shoots it at Doug, and she rolls a 10.
Okay.
I like that the villain of our game is now Doug.
Yes, I do too.
So, yeah, he casts another protection spell and just definitely blocks it.
I was gonna cast, badgering at something near
Oh,
him.
okay. Interesting. Interesting. Go for it.
I only rolled a 5. I failed.
So on a 6 or lower, the spell rebounds and the caster takes a condition. I think that given the fact that you attempted this jinx and it failed, I think you are now jinx yourself.
Oh, I'm injured and jinxed.
Leo shoots a look at Caleb and for a second hesitates, but then points his wand at Doug's wand and shouts, "And Leggin!" on his wand.
Brilliant.
And I have
Okay.
+2 magic.
Yeah, okay.
I got an 11.
Okay, so here's the problem. A magic wand is an extremely powerful magical artifact. I can't make you I can't let you make it have legs. That's nonsense.
Can't or won't.
Both? It's both. It's absolutely both.
I tried, you guys.
So, like, everyone else comes out with their serious spells, and Leo goes in Leggin.
Does
He had
something
to
else
try
on his
something.
body, like in Leggin, or does the spell ricochet
No,
to some
I
other...
actually just think it does nothing. There are no negative consequences. You just cast a magic spell that didn't do anything. Turn this stupid fat rat yellow. Nothing happens.
Yeah. He probably looks at us like, that's not a real spell.
Yeah, I think he cocks his head and he's like, okay.
With my Wingardium Leviosa demiurge orangutan thing, can I kind of like whoop and yeet that onto him?
Yeet it onto him.
Those-
I
Yeah,
love
why don't
Those
you?
the technical
okay,
terms?
Yeah, why don't you try to yeet?
I cast
this
yeet.
monkey.
Is that a magic?
It's absolutely not a match. Are you trying to like
feel
you're
like
trying to
it's a
Wingardium
body
Leviosa it,
roll.
or are you just trying
He
to
was
toss him?
already. So when
Well,
we left
it's
the
already
maze-
Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, I think you can just do it then, because you succeeded on the Wingardium Leviosa last time, so it's just already floating. You're just kind of yeeting. Okay, yeah. So no, here's what goes down. This demiguise just gets like tossed right onto this man, and for just a moment, it starts scratching at his face. He's struggling with it. He has to like grab it by its shoulders and tosses it to the side. And in that moment, I'm gonna give you guys a chance to move around. What do you do?
Everybody run into the hedge
Yeah, we
maze.
need to run away from this murderous adult.
Allison's gonna run over to Skylar to see if they are okay from their jinx.
I'm fine. Let's go. The hedge mage is still open, right?
Yeah, it is.
I don't have my wand, so yeah, I'm running.
I'm gonna look at Freya and toss Freya my wand.
Okay.
Run! I'll take care of Doug.
No, Caleb.
Allison's gonna try to just like grab Skylar's wrist and keep running.
Yeah, I'm running in the hedge mage.
Okay, yeah, so I think at this point, the amount of time it's taken you to try to convince Skylar to follow you.
Oh, no need to convince. I'm convinced.
But even so, just that moment of hesitation of running over and trying to pull on you. Doug, at this point, has ripped the monkey off, thrown it to the ground, points his wand at the hedge maze, and cast a spell that causes the maze to grow viney and long and block your exit.
And it develops a face and a robe and a wand, because it is a hedge maze.
He's alive. Oh, God.
With Caleb's wand, I'm gonna shoot red sparks in the air.
You do that, and
I'm gonna run at Doug.
Is it dark now?
it is very close. We're right on the cusp of twilight. And Caleb, I want you to roll struggle.
I also want to note that I have taken exactly 0 potions at this point. That is a 7 plus 0.
On a 7 to 9, choose one. Shrug off the damage, take something from them, surprise them, or frighten them.
I think I want to take his wand. He's got Freya's wand.
Yeah, but you could break his, and like it won't be as powerful if he uses someone else's wand.
Okay, I'm going to take his wand.
Why did I suggest that?
Okay, yeah. So you jump on your father, and kind of twisting and struggling, he bests you, and you're lying now on your back. And just as he does that, he kind of like throws his elbow into your chest as you fall underneath him, and you just manage to grab his wand. What do you do?
Stupefy!
Do you even know that one?
I have been reading
It is in the
books
book he
this
gave us.
entire year.
All right, yeah. What
It's
year
on
is
page
what year is that
14.
spell? I mean, yeah, you roll for it, do it, but like what?
It's a second year spell.
It's a second year
It's
spell.
stun
Wow.
stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
It's in his
Roll,
starter
roll,
spell
roll,
book.
roll magic. You're gonna take a -1.
My magic is plus 2, and I got a 9. So 9
Nice.
plus 1 ultimately.
That's a 10. On a 10 plus, you succeed.
Yeah,
Nice.
stun your dad.
Yeah. So I think you cast this spell like right on his chest, and despite the fact that you're a little kid and you're not good at magic yet, This spell is surprisingly powerful. He gets knocked off of his feet and lands in a heap on his back. And he isn't unconscious, although he is groggy for a moment. And he groans. And he looks up at you. And he says, Caleb. Sweet little Caleb. Don't you get it?
I'm gonna snap his wand.
Any second now. And the only hope you had of stopping me is already gone. That gunk that they force down your throat every full moon, it's wasting your limitless potential. Limitless. Your mother never understood the blessing that you received. How you could use it for your advantage, for our, and he motions back and forth between you and him, our advantage. But no, she'd rather waste away into obscurity and nothingness. He starts to get to his feet, and he pulls Freya's wand out of his pocket, happy to waste her life away. Well, no, not me. I want what I came for. And at that, he casts a spell, not at you, Caleb, but again at Freya. And as this jet of black light emanates out of his wand in a burst, it's odd because he didn't aim at Freya. He aimed at the space underneath her feet. When you look down, Freya, you see these tiny little tendrils coming up from the ground. No more than a centimeter in diameter. But they come and they twist and curl around your feet. When you get a closer look, anybody who's looking, it's almost like hands are coming up from the ground and they're curling around your feet. And then you hear this noise. It's like a deep, dark, guttural, frankly unnatural noise. A whisper. And then there's a scratching feeling at the back of your neck. No, not the back of your neck. It's deeper than that. It's coming from inside your skull. And it's not just you, Freya, that feels that sound. It's everyone. That scratching, it's almost like it's at the back of your brain trying so desperately to escape. The little hands, skeletons, they're now curling more and more. They're around your ankles. And then the bottom of your calves, and they're pulling at you and scratching at you.
I run to Freya and try to hold on to her.
No, Freya! You want me to work for you? I won't work for anyone who hurts my friends. I'm gonna punch him.
I think he takes it full in the face. I don't think you need to roll for that. You punch him, and he takes it. He staggers back, and when he turns back to you, there's a little bit of blood trickling from his nose. He kind of wipes it off, and he looks at you, and then he looks at Freya, and then he says, "It doesn't matter what you think now. I've already won." And those hands, they're curling further and further up. And now your legs have been completely encased in these tendrils, these hands.
I'm trying to rip
these
them
skeletal
off.
arms.
Yeah, can I move at all?
Allison comes over to help and tries to stop
Yeah.
Freya,
them.
Leo is
you're
also
falling.
trying to help.
You're falling to your knees. Everybody around you pulling and trying to rip these things off. You rip off a few, but just more come, and now you're getting pulled down into the earth, into the dirt itself.
Do I know what kind of spell he cast? Would this be a good, I read about that?
I mean, you can try.
Can't you automatically succeed?
Yeah.
You automatically succeed on the I read about that.
Yes.
Okay, so you don't know what this spell is, but what you do know is it is dark magic. The kind of magic that makes even the unforgivable curses seem like child's play.
Whoa. This is dark magic.
What are we gonna do about it? Light on fire or,
Wait,
or water?
Does that mean my body's gonna get turned inside out? I read a book once about dark magic.
You take it back!
Freya, be brave. Don't worry, you're gonna be okay.
The sun is starting to set.
Can I inspire Freya to break free?
Try.
8.
That's you helped a little bit, and a little bit is better than nothing. What do you do? What do you say? What's happening? Describe the scene for me.
So I can see that Freya is kind of freaking out. And
I am.
I casually just said this was a really bad spell. So I look at her and I say, don't worry, we're gonna stick with you. Now fight and break those bones.
So, Freya, you push and shove and try to pull these things off of you. Everyone is pulling and trying as hard as they can, but it seems like nothing is helping. Half of your body is now covered in these things, and you're getting pulled further into the earth.
I was gonna say that Allison takes 2 steps back and tries to Wingardium Leviosa Freya and like lift her out of the dirt.
Or you could slippery jinx and then she'd be all slippery.
So I rolled a nat 12 plus 2 for 14 on my Wingardium Leviosa.
The dirt itself beneath Freya just gets like pulled up. Everything just gets ripped off. And for just a second, those hands, those tendrils, it's all gone. It's all ripped off of her. And she's free. And she stumbles and she takes like a couple of reaches forwards and then they're back. They're back. And they're just, and it's even worse than before. They're pulling her harder and harder. And Allison, that's when, as your wand drops from your hand, as you look on horrified at this scene, that you feel a warmth inside of your pocket.
Allison like pats her pockets like what's hot and like comes out with the iPod and just looks at it.
iPods are
This
hot.
thing is glowing.
So hot, right?
It's glowing and it's emanating this bright white light, even more so than inside of the transfiguration test. And that white light, it seems like it's specifically just streaming right out of the screen.
Allison like turns it around so that the screen is faced towards the bony hand things that are engulfing Freya and has literally no idea how this is working. It's like a muggle iPod and just goes, iPodo, and just like tries to blast whatever this iPod's doing towards Freya.
What song is it playing?
What song is it playing?
Yeah.
You Raise Me Up by Josh Groban.
Excellent.
Yeah, it does. And you hear that sound.
You raise me up.
First, at the back of your head, in that same place that you hear that whispering, you hear the sound. It's not coming from the iPod because iPods don't have speakers. It's coming from inside of you. Not just you, everyone. You all hear it. You hear Mr. Groban's beautiful voice just slowly but surely overpowering that whisper, that terrifying sound. Just and Frey, you feel a vibration in your whole body. And it gets more and more and more intense. And then there's a brilliant flash of white light through the entire area of the forest.
I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be.
And then when it dissipates, those hands, those tendrils, they're gone.
Well, you definitely got someone's attention with that. Is the music still going?
Oh yeah. It's going like an anthem.
And then Josh Groban walks from around the corner.
delicious black curly hair.
Yeah, with
flapping
I was
in
a
the
wizard
wind.
all
with his wand brandished, and
Yeah.
and Caleb. That's when the sun sets, and you see the moon, and it's staring right at you. What do? You've got 2 vials in your pocket, and you've got 3 choices as far as I can tell.
Is this the stuff that you wanted me to take? And I'm gonna throw them both at him and take neither. Y'all should run.
We start running.
Yeah.
I grab Freya.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
Already running.
Yeah,
Caleb.
and
I think Freya's gonna be grabbing us. She knows what's about to happen.
Yeah, no.
Let's go.
Freya, you look up to your right, and you see Allison still holding that iPod that's still glowing, although not quite as brilliantly as before. You look up at Doug, and as you try to get to your feet, he brandishes his wand, telling you to stay down. And Caleb, that's when the wolf takes over. You grow bestial, angry, wolf-like, and completely out of control. And at that moment, your father looks to you, and his eyes grow wide, and that's when you attack, and you jump on him.
Okay, now's the time to run. Now's the time to run. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh yeah, very much already running.
Running.
I definitely peed my pants a bit.
The wolf swipes at Doug, and he screams, and he shoves it off, and he starts running into the forest. And the wolf chases after him,
Thanks, Caleb.
and they're gone.
And now, a word from our wizard sponsors.
What did you say? Would you say that again, but louder? And shall we begin?
Yeah, get on with it.
Hello, my name is Gil. Is something
Gilderoy Lockhart.
Gilderoy,
No, Gilderoy Lockhart.
Gilderoy Lockhart, and I'm
Close enough.
here to tell you about my new book that I wrote. When exactly did I write it, though?
Before you lost your memory.
Right, of course. Before I lost my memory. I lost my memory? Oh, well, that certainly explains quite a bit. This book is called A Battle with a Badger.
Basilisk.
Basilisk?
It's battle with a basilisk.
Oh my. Are those real? Do those really exist?
Yeah.
Well, this book is called A Battle with a Basilisk. Well, that sounds quite dangerous then. Very well, very good. No, I mean, it was bad, and I defeated it. Yes. Can I see that script again?
No, just keep going.
I suppose you can read the book to find out. Battle with a Basilisk is on sale now
A
at Flourishing
basilisk.
Blots. Along with my complete collection in hardcover, softcover, and illustrated. Oh, well, that includes A Break with a Banshee by Gilderoy Lockhart, Holiday with Hags by Gilderoy Lockhart. That's me. That's me. I did.
Gilderoy. It's Gilderoy Lockhart.
You keep saying Gilderoy. I've heard it both ways. Gobstones, I have written quite a few books, it seems. I must be quite a writer. That's me, Gilderoy Lockhart.
Ugh, do we have to do this again? That seemed good enough. I'm hungry.
Perhaps we could just run it one more time. Gilderoy. Gilderoy.
Hi, everyone. It's Kevin, your resident Potter nerd. Thank you so much for listening to this week's episode of Why Can't We Be Wizards? That's the finale of Book 1, Caleb Mirkwood, and the Speckled Potion. First off, I want to thank this week's sponsor, Gilderoy Lockhart. He seems to be doing better, I guess. I don't know. My mother raves about him, but I'm not sure I really get it. So buy his new book, I guess. Anyways, as always, I want to thank everybody for all their support all over social media. Please continue to tweet about the show at Why Not Wizards, and also definitely check out our Instagram and Facebook pages where we are continuing to post character art of all the main player characters, along with some cool bio information about all players. Checking these out and sharing with all your friends is really the only way we get to get the word out about the show, because we don't and can't really advertise any other way. So coming up on the end of the first season of the show and watching the size of the audience grow like it has just been so cool to watch. And it is 100% thanks to everyone who shares us with everyone you know. So thank you all so much. A couple of announcements. So this is going to be the last episode of season 1. But we are jumping right into season 2 in 2 weeks. I think I have a name picked out for the second book, but it's a little bit spoilery for the players. So I think my plan going ahead is to save the book names for each season until we're coming up on the end and there's no real big reveals to do. Also, next week on January 22nd, which is usually an off week for us, we're going to be releasing a special behind the scenes sort of episode where Allie is actually sitting us all down and she reads a bunch of listener submitted questions that you guys all submitted a few weeks ago. It was super fun to record, and I think it should be really interesting if you like the show and want to know more about what we're like and kind of the process we go through when making it. Or, if you just want to know what Hogwarts houses we're all sorted into. Either way. So as always, I'd like to thank Tablestory for their awesome game system, Witchcraft and Wizardry. It's awesome, and you should all definitely download the rulebook and give it a try. Okay, so you will hear my voice next week for our special episode, but I will actually be talking to you in 2 weeks on January 29th when we release an episode of our next season. But before all that, let's find out how everyone is handling the aftermath of that confrontation. Let's get back to the show. Freya,
Yes.
you feel light hitting your face, and that's what wakes you up. Well, it's either that or the voice you hear, not in your head, but definitely out loud, not far from your head. And you just hear, and then my mom said that it wasn't really a good time to be bothering Grandpa, but you know him. Mr. McGurkin-Stuffins wants to know what he wants to know.
Hunter.
So I just barreled in there and I said, Gramps, I'm telling you the truth. Uncle Parnassus can't sell those cows after all we'd been through. So he looked at me and he's like, "Oh, Freya, you're awake. You're awake. Did you like my story? Did you hear the whole thing? Did it help you wake up? You've been sleeping for like 2 days."
Oh my god.
Hunter, why are you here?
Oh, I thought we were friends.
Oh. No.
I was just worried about you.
Oh, well, that's sweet. But you've been sitting at my bed for 2 days?
Oh, no, I just got here like 5 minutes ago. And he turns and looks, and there's just like everybody else is sitting actually around Caleb's bed. And Caleb is sitting across from you in the hospital wing. And he is got his nose in a book, like he always does. And everybody else is sitting around his bed. What's everyone doing?
I notice Freya's awake. Freya! I leap at Freya's bed. How are you feeling? I jump on your feet. I sit on your feet and jump on them with my butt. I sit on your feet and bounce up and down on your bed. On top of your feet.
Freya smiles at this. I'm feeling pretty good. How are you guys?
We're so worried about you. Do you know you've been asleep for 2 whole days? Did you have any weird dreams?
No, actually. I didn't have any dreams, which is honestly a really nice break.
That is nice. Allison sticks her hands in her pockets and is just running her finger over the outline of the iPod that's still in her pocket.
We've told the teachers everything.
Everything?
Well, everything we know.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you know? Hunter has no idea what's going on.
Oh, don't worry about it, Hunter. I appreciate you coming to see me, though. And Freya, like, pats his head a little.
Oh, can I get you anything?
Hunter make gherkin stuffins, right?
Yep, that's my name. We have class together. I know all of you.
Hunter, I'll tell you what we know. We learned that badgers can't look up.
No, that's not true.
Yeah, turkeys too. They drown in the rain.
But also, Caleb's dad is so
what?
evil.
No.
He tried
Oh
to
my
kill
God.
us in the woods.
What?
Guys,
No.
I don't know.
I was
Don't
I was
make
messing
fun,
with you,
Hunter.
Badger.
Absolutely horrified.
guys, don't.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I was just making fun of you. Badgers can look
no,
up.
don't make fun of
Yeah,
Hunter.
my dad's pretty evil, though. That's true.
Oh yeah, he's not super evil.
God.
I had it all
my
wrong. I
God.
thought Freya's parents were evil.
Okay,
Yeah,
guys.
you should've just asked me.
Hey,
I would've told
Hunter,
you.
Hunter, why don't can you get me something to drink? I could really use a water right now.
Ooh, yeah, I'll get some pumpkin juice.
No,
Thanks, Hunter.
Skyler.
Oh, okay. Does anyone else want anything?
No, thanks, Hunter.
Oh, okay. Well, I think I need to go maybe find some pumpkin juice. I'll head to the kitchens. That's near the Hufflepuff common room. I don't know if you knew that. So I'll be back. Bye. And he just
Wait, what, if
he
you're
climbs off of his chair and just like sprints.
I love that guy.
as long as they're asking, I could use a back rub.
No, he's gone. He's gone.
Allison just gives Leo the weirdest look at that. Like, what?
What?
Your friend is in a hospital bed.
Is he a Slytherin? No.
He's a Hufflepuff. He's
a
absolutely a
Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff.
Yeah.
He is
So-
the Hufflepuff.
What do I remember? Do we have Freya's wand or my dad? Any new scars?
You do not remember anything. You do know that you don't have either wands. So,
So my wand is gone.
yes, Freya, your wand is gone.
I liked that wand.
Oh yeah, that's the bad news. Your wand is gone. Sorry.
But if you want to use mine, you just have to ask, like, anytime.
I mean, I can get a new wand. I just really liked that one.
We won the FYHH, though?
Did we really?
Yeah. They lost so much money in the betting pool.
Oh, eat it, Gryffindors.
Yeah. No one thought we would win.
Yeah, but watch them give the house cup to the Gryffindors anyway.
Oh yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, that'll probably happen.
At least we're prepared for it.
Listen, I just want to make sure that you're not going to tell everyone, about... Professor Pritchard said that I shouldn't be spreading it around, and the professors must know that you know, but...
Why not? Why can't you be proud of what you are? I mean, I'll respect what you want, but
Skyler,
I just don't know if everyone would understand. I'm not ready to come out and tell everyone that I'm a werewolf.
okay.
Alrighty.
Well, we love you no matter what.
It is pretty cool, though. I mean, like, you're a freaking
right?
werewolf, man.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Oh man, when you ran after your dad, I was so scared I peed a little bit.
Oh, okay. It wasn't just me? All right.
You're desperately trying to get me to not edit that bit out, huh?
But we're glad you're okay now, Caleb.
Yeah, I can't take the potion that my dad was trying to get us to make. And I don't really want to take the potion that the school's trying to get me to take. I'm going to have to come up with my own Wolfsbane potion.
I can probably help with that.
That seems really dangerous.
Just whatever you do, don't ask Professor Preston for help. I know he's our potions teacher and all, but
He'll make you a wonderful Wolfsbane portrait.
Wait, Caleb, do the professors know that we made a potion?
I don't think so. I mean, we said we told them everything, but we obviously didn't tell them everything.
Right.
That's confusing.
I don't think most of you even knew that we made a potion. That's what we were doing in the secret room. We were sneaking down there to make a potion.
wait, what?
Secret.
It took us
room.
quite a few
You're-
tries.
I thought you were
You're
just
sneaking away?
studying after hours in the library.
With all the studying I already do, that would be overkill.
Allison gives a super skeptical look at that comment.
Yeah, me too. But yeah, we'll keep your secrets safe with us. You know that, Caleb.
Yeah. You definitely secret safe with us. Wink.
feel so bad that my dad showed up at school and embarrassed me like that.
Yeah, that was weird.
Ugh.
Why did he want to kill us?
At least he wasn't wearing a fanny pack. Have you seen my dad's?
I know, parents, right?
What?
Did they find your dad? Like, what happened?
Okay, so Kevin.
Yes.
When we talked to all the teachers, did they give us any information?
Absolutely
So
not.
we can.
Of course.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, sounds right.
No, he just ran off and disappeared. The teachers didn't find him at all.
I guess that makes sense why my wand's not here.
Hey, do you think we could Accio Freya's wand?
Oh yeah, we should try.
Make sure you open a window.
Allison looks around.
From right here?
Wait, let's have
It's a castle, there's no windows.
In the hospital
What?
wing, there are windows.
let's have Madame Pomfrey do it. She's a powerful witch. Madame Pomfrey.
Okay.
I don't.
Gotta ask an adult for this?
I like where this is headed.
She doesn't ask questions.
We've established that.
Yeah, you just hear Madame Pomfrey yell, "Yes, dear."
Can you Accio Freya's wand, please? We left it in the woods.
She pokes her head out from her desk and she's like, No. No, I can't. What are you talking about? And
sounds
It's
right.
not a
furthermore,
condition. She can't fix
how
it.
long have the three of you been bothering these patients?
We've been only
Go.
sneaking in and out
Go.
for 2 days.
Go. She starts shooing you away.
Dang. Oh, man.
Uh,
Hunter, make gherkin stuff and we'll come back.
Oh, but he was
I
bringing
guess
me water.
You can have my pumpkin juice, Caleb.
I think Leo's like, all right, I'll leave. I'm leaving now. And then he like hides behind a bed.
Okay, why don't you roll for that?
All right.
Would it perchance be a body roll, a quick and quiet?
I guess the closest is quick and quiet.
All right,
stealth
sure.
check.
I'm just imagining you awkwardly crouched behind a truck.
Why is every single roll that Leo does a body roll, which he has -2 in? I rolled 9 -2.
Is a 7. You move quickly or quietly. Which is it?
It's definitely quietly, but he just quietly, slowly slinks behind a bed, very clearly.
Yeah,
visibly,
yeah. No, that's
like,
exactly.
trying to hide. Like slowly, you see less and less of his head, and then he's just like, "All right, I did it."
Yeah. You finish doing the quick and quiet, and then you just say that out loud. I did it. And Madame Pomfrey's like, no, leave, get out of here,
You can see
out,
me.
out.
No.
Uh,
Yeah. No.
Madame Pomfrey, I don't feel so good. I think I need some chocolate. I'm out of chocolate, you guys. Don't hate me.
Oh
She
my God.
narrows her eyes and
Just a little bit of chocolate.
and says, "If I give you some chocolate, will you get out of my infirmary?"
Yes, I promise.
Allison just like
Okay.
holds her hand out, also like hoping for a piece of chocolate, not saying
And
anything.
Leo pokes his head back into the door, like, "Wait, are we giving out chocolate?"
No, out. And she like goes over to her like special kit, and it's just a chest of chocolate. She takes out 2 pieces, hands one to Allison and one to Skyler, and then she just shoos you away.
Oh, wait. Can you please say in detail where this special chest of chocolate
You didn't notice it was.
All right, we're gonna have
We were facing the other way. You can't come and steal the chocolate.
Sounds like we're gonna have another heist episode.
Nice episode.
Yeah, heist 2, the chocolating.
So where are we going? We could try to Accio Freya's wand.
Let's do it.
Should we just go over to the woods? Like, where do we think it is?
Yeah, let's go to like the end of where the shrubs are all gone by now, right? The maze.
Yeah, it's gone.
Let's go to the end of where the maze was. That was right on the edge of the woods.
Okay, so you all make your way outside to the lawn in front of the castle, and you're now standing in front of the woods where you had this battle earlier.
So I have a +2 with Skyler for my relationship. Can I use that, or would it have to be a relationship with Freya?
How?
Like on the roll.
I
My
don't
magic.
Like on the
I don't
magic roll.
understand.
No, because it's not like related to me.
We're gonna cast a spell together. So do we get a
I don't
bonus?
think that's a thing.
You can't cast
Yeah, I
spell
don't think
together.
you can like assist.
But I do
magic.
want to inspire you.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Okay.
What do you do? Explain it.
Well, like always, I'm gonna put my hands on Allison's shoulders and stare deep into her eyes and say, "Picture the wand in your mind's eye.
Leo's in the background like, in your mind's eye.
In your mind's eye."
I'm helping.
And then I'm just gonna like gently release my hands and gesture to the woods and step aside.
Leo's just copying all these movements.
8. You're welcome.
Yeah, on the 7 to 9, you helped a little bit, and a little bit is better than nothing. You make another person feel strong, you make another person feel perceptive, or you make another person feel clever.
I make you feel perceptive?
But I'm rolling magic for
None of those help
I make
magic.
you feel magical.
Alrighty, so I'm gonna be perceptive in the moment. Do I perceive anything? Is it just lying on the?
In your mind's eye.
I
Is it
perceive
just lying there?
with my mind's
Yeah,
eye
okay,
a perfect
sure.
replica
I'm gonna grant this one. That's
of
crazy.
Freya's wand.
It's crazy. Yeah. This is supposed to be +1 forward to heart, but I'm going to say it just allows you to sort of like zen, and you get +1 to magic. Go for it.
Alrighty, and I already have +2 for normal
I
magic.
did say see into your
So I'm
mind's
gonna
eye.
try to Asio Freya's wand.
It's also
I'm gonna check-
-1 because Asio is a 2nd level spell, right?
Yeah.
Alrighty. So Allison is going to raise her arm and like level it at the forest and call out, "Asio, Freya's wand!" And I got a 9.
You lift me up.
Yeah, no, your magical iPod comes out of your no. You cast that spell, and your hand reaches out as far as you can, and there's just silence. A light breeze starts picking up, and it feels kind of nice on your skin because it's pretty warm out, and the camera pans up, and we see Skyler and Leo holding on to Allison's shoulders as she casts this spell. And that wind sort of picks up a little bit, rustling your robes and kind of swishing them back and forth. And there's just silence. And you don't hear anything.
Allison lowers her wand hand and holds out her other hand expectantly, waiting for the wand to come shooting at her.
And nothing comes because it's not there. And the camera pans up and out and away and finds itself moving and twisting along the Scottish countryside. And it goes south and further south and past some rolling hills and through some grasslands. And eventually it makes its way towards a little building on the outskirts of a city. And it zooms up on a window. And as it goes through the window, you see a man who you recognize to be Caleb's father, Doug. And he's got this gash all along his face. He's holding in his hands a wand. It's Freya's wand. And he offers that wand to another figure who is shrouded in darkness. And you can't see much, but you see this figure's smile. These bright, bright white teeth. And it curls and it twists in this sort of menacing way. And then we fade to black. The next day, the 5 of you find yourselves walking up towards a gargoyle at the end of a long corridor. And you're walking there because you've been told by Professor Pritchard that that's where the secret entrance to Headmistress McGonagall's office is.
Secret tunnel.
She wants to see you.
Secret tunnel. All of us?
All five of you.
Another
She wants to see
secret
all
room.
five
This
of
is
you.
kind of cool. Lots of secrets in this.
Yeah, we didn't find this one during break.
Secret tunnel, secret tunnel. Nope. Okay, just me.
I think Allison's just looking up at the gargoyle.
Tell us your riddle, gargoyle.
I don't know if it works like that.
I just reach up and I boop it on the nose. Boop.
Nothing happens.
Nope,
Nope.
not that either.
I tried, you guys.
Well, I guess we don't have to go talk to the headmistress. I guess that's it, guys. We can just turn around. And Freya like goes to turn around and walk the other direction.
Wait a minute. I hold on to your cloak.
Maybe there's like a secret lever? Allison kind of like pokes around and starts like pulling on like the exposed bits like toes and things.
Yeah, and so just as Skyler and Freya are starting this little bit of a scuffle as Freya tries to just peace, and Allison, you've got your hands on this gargoyle. Its eyes open and its mouth opens, and it springs to life and jumps out of the way off to the side, almost like throwing you backwards, and you stumble and take a couple of steps back. And in front of you,
Why does everything gotta be so alive here?
a stairwell opens up, and you see 3 people walking down the stairs. One who you immediately recognize to be Professor McGonagall, looking actually very severe. She looks quite serious. And you hear her say, "Look, I'm telling you, there's more going on here than a family squabble. I really do suggest taking the time to do a thorough investigation." And then one of the others, a man to her left that's got messy black hair and round glasses, replies to her, Yes, Minerva, I absolutely agree. I'm not ready to rule out anything. Look, the Aura's office is going to do a full investigation. We already have a few leads, and we need to track those down, and hopefully something will turn up." And then the third, also a woman, younger, with long, bushy brown hair, looks down at the lot of you, and they all suddenly stop. And she says, "Harry, surely you don't think..." But she stops when she realizes that you're all listening intently. And then Professor McGonagall looks at you and says, students, good to see you. Please, wait up in my office. I'll be just a moment. I need to finish speaking with the minister and her head of the Aura's office." And she nods at you and gestures for you to head upstairs.
I let go of Freya's robe. I am starstruck.
Allison is just staring at both of them, like eyes flipping between the two of them. Doesn't know which one to look at.
Freya sighs and just starts walking up the staircase.
Do we recognize it as Harry Potter?
I mean, if you know who that is, yes.
I don't.
Doesn't everyone...
I recognize Hermione, though. She's our minister.
Wait, doesn't everyone recognize the boy who lived? Like, he's legendary?
I mean, we're 11-year-olds.
Also, didn't Skyler get Hermione on the Chocolate Frog card in like episode 1 or episode 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all staring at you awkwardly.
I wish I had my card right now so she could sign it.
Do you say that out loud?
Yeah.
I think Hermione actually says like, he's actually the one who does more of the signing things. And Harry gives her a very like, look, he's not happy that she said that. And they start walking down the hallway.
Wait, they were in a prophecy too.
I am not going to act out Harry and Hermione for 5 minutes. That was an Easter egg.
Yeah. I do think that at this point Leo like finally realizes, and he's like, "Guys, I think that was Harry Potter."
Allison's like, "Yep. Maybe we should go wait up in the office for McGonagall." Freya already pieced.
All right. Well, it's good that they have the minister on it.
Are they talking about us though? Can't be.
I think they were talking about me. They said it was some sort of family squabble.
I don't know. Really? The minister?
Yeah, man, that guy said he was gonna kill us.
Yeah.
That's serious biz.
We did have someone threaten to kill children.
Yeah.
I mean, as you can see, my dad's obviously not that competent, so I don't think we have anything to worry about.
But it's really the thought that counts when it comes to threatening to kill children, wouldn't you think?
Intent.
Caleb shrugs.
Allison walks up the stairs to find Freya.
So Freya, as you walk into the office, you find a surprisingly cozy room. There's a little fire that's currently roaring off to the right-hand side in the fireplace. There's some nice rugs. There's a couple of tapestries on different sides of the walls. With some like cute little decorations. Actually, like over to the left of the desk is actually like a big plush black cat that's kind of just sitting there, and it looks really cute and happy. And on the desk itself, there's a tin that's filled with cookies, and it's currently open.
I'm gonna go take one of those cookies. Those look good.
Yeah, and so you take a cookie. It is a chocolate chip. It is delicious as you take a bite. And as you look up, sort of savoring that chocolatey taste in your mouth, you see behind the desk, there's sort of this like wide curved panel, and it's filled with all these portraits of old, distinguished, important looking witches and wizards. And one in particular, it's an old man with an overly long gray beard and a kind of a crooked nose. He kind of seems to catch your eye for just a second, and his eyes kind of twinkle. But as you look back, he sort of pretends to be asleep and starts to doze. And that's when the rest of the group ambles their way into the room.
Ooh, a cat. Allison's gonna go over and try to pet the cat.
You guys gotta try these cookies. These are great.
It's not a real cat.
Oh.
It's a plush cat.
I thought it was real. Never mind. Allison's not gonna go pet the stuffed cat.
I thought it was Professor McGonagall.
No, I don't know. It could be her husband or something. Alrighty. Allison's gonna eye the cookies. She really wants one, but she's not gonna take it uninvited.
Oh, are you one? Tell me more about these cookies.
Oh man, they are obviously homemade. They're round, like they're not too thick. They're kind of thinner cookies, but they've got these really big chocolate morsels in them that are very sweet.
Okay. Are they like the peanut butter ones with the kisses in the middle?
No, there's no peanut butter. And there's no kisses, aside from kisses of love.
These are delicious.
Made with love.
I grab a second one.
Maybe we shouldn't eat them all, Skylar.
I have two. I just have two. I'm gonna walk away. Oh, look, a cat.
Yeah, Caleb's not interested in cookies. He's just checking out everything in this office, looking for cool magical secrets.
I mean, it's very well kept and very tidy. So there's not like, there's not a big pensive sitting in an open closet or a bunch of silvery instruments or a phoenix or anything like that.
Yeah, I just would be looking at details on all of the headmaster's portraits then.
Yeah, so I think it is as you are sort of like staring at Armando Dippet, who notices you. He has like one eye open. He's like, "Rah." He is not happy that you're like got your dirty little nose in his face. And when you hear from behind you, all of you. So I've heard it from different sources, but please sit down and explain everything.
Where would you like us to start, Professor?
Well, why don't you start where you think the story makes sense?
My dad's a jerk, and he always has been a jerk. You probably know that he's in trouble with the ministry, but I guess he was hiding out here on Hogwarts grounds. My friends found him in the woods, but no one believed us.
You say jerk, but he did threaten to kill us. I don't think
I
that
don't
maybe a stronger
think
word
threaten.
is...
I think he tried to kill us.
He did, with those bony hand things, Freya, and then my iPod just, like, blazed to life.
I'm sorry, bony hand things?
Yeah, he cast a spell that's really dark. It was a dark magic spell, and it caused skeletons to come out of the ground and reached for Freya, and it was trying to drag her into the ground.
McGonagall's eyes grow a little wide at that, just for a second, and then she regains her composure.
Allison pulls out the iPod that she's still carrying in her pocket and is like, yeah, my iPod, it started glowing and it was really bright. And so I used it against the black hand creature things that were dragging Freya down, and it just raised her right up out of the ground.
Allison, have you looked at the iPod since then?
Yeah, I probably would have looked at it a bunch.
Okay, so the other thing that you know about this iPod is it works at Hogwarts now.
Oh.
It's back to normal. It's just a regular looking iPod, but it works.
Turn up.
Interesting.
And does not require a charge, it seems. It's still at 98% battery.
98 though, not 100.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, Apple's not gonna be,
Yeah, so Allison just like holds out the iPod and it's got the headphones all like wrapped around it.
Professor, when we told you about the fires in the forest, did you send anyone in there to check on it?
Well, we told Professor Pritchard.
Professor Pritchard.
Who said she would talk to you?
Skyler, I want to take this moment to apologize to you and to the 5 of you. This was my mistake and my failing. There was a lot more going on here than I think any of us predicted or knew about. And she kind of looks a little upset. She's got like, she's not crying, but she kind of wipes her eye a little bit, and she says, we all made some assumptions, and those assumptions were wrong. It's hard, being a person and knowing what your limitations are. I made a mistake. I believed that certain things that were told to me were true, and I did not follow through with my own due diligence to truly understand what was going on. The 5 of you showed great courage in that forest. And more than that, you showed great respect and faith in each other. And the only reason the 5 of you are sitting here today is for no reason other than what you yourselves did. Frankly, that makes you the strongest wizards in the room today.
Allison like doesn't know how to take that compliment. Just doesn't.
That was a very classy way of saying, like, nah.
No. Yeah, no. McGonagall's like, nah, homie.
McGonagall, is there a place we can listen to the prophecy about us?
She raises her eyebrow and she says, what? I'm sorry, this is...
You.
No, you don't understand. There's no way to listen to that prophecy. It's gone. It's destroyed.
Well, my dad listened to it somehow. He knew all about it.
She's taken slightly aback at that, and she says, well, just so that you're aware, it's been destroyed for over 6 years, and there's not another copy. So
Wait a minute, how is it destroyed?
the accident when you were all children, you understand that everything was destroyed that day.
Wait, are you telling me that glowing thing that I broke that night my mom died was our prophecy?
Oh, you heard it?
My mom had a prophecy about me and my friends in her basement?
Yeah, this misty guy appeared.
I don't remember what he said.
I think it was green.
That was blue.
It was
That's
kind
kinda
of
hard to
dark.
Is there a way to look into our memories?
There are magics to do such things. For a mind at such a young age, it's going to be difficult. Memory is sort of a fickle thing. Did you saw the whole prophecy?
I don't know if we all saw the entire thing. I remember a misty green blue old man wizard appearing and then saying some things and then loud noises. And that's, I don't know about you guys, but that's all I remember.
This whole time, Leo's just silently staring at his feet because he's faced with remembering that night.
I want answers. Who makes the prophecies around here? Where do they live?
I wish I had better answers for you. Truly, I do. It's neither my place nor my knowledge, frankly, to answer questions about that prophecy. To be honest, it sounds like you know more about it than I do.
You guys don't have backup records for this kind of stuff?
This is a school. I apologize, Miss Collar, but there are limits to our knowledge, even here at Hogwarts.
Well, I understand.
I have one more question, Professor. I've been having these dreams, dreams that are partially coming true. Is that normal?
Well, I can't say that it's common, but it is possible. There are magics, not too dissimilar from prophecies, in fact. I can't lie, divination is probably more art than science.
Oh, don't say that.
So is potions, apparently.
Yeah. But it is possible.
I mean, my dreams don't come true 100%. The ones that have partially come true, there's always something off about them.
Whoa.
And then I also had a dream that I was dead and you all were older over my grave, and I mean that hasn't happened yet, right?
I don't know that investigating this is necessarily of any use to you right now.
Allison nods vigorously.
So does Leo.
At the
Our
suggestion.
lives are in danger.
Yes, Caleb, and I understand that. But
Yeah, are you gonna arrest him?
again, this is a school.
Is he going to wizard
Is he
jail?
going to wizard jail?
Probably. We keep them in this weird prison in the ocean.
With ghosts and stuff?
Oh, we don't
Yeah,
have the
it's
ghosts
weird.
anymore. We can't control them.
Oh.
Yeah, Hermione wouldn't keep those.
Sounds like that was problematic all along.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, homie.
It's privatized now.
Oh, yeah, no, it's much better. Is there anything else that you want to tell me? Or that you'd like to ask?
Why did no one tell me that the potion would stop me from transforming into a werewolf? That's how my dad was able to make us think that the professors were out to get us. Because he gave me a different potion, one that let me transform. And that felt right. And ever since I've been here, this new potion that Professor Pritchard's been giving me, it doesn't feel right. It's like I'm not me.
She walks over to you, Caleb, and puts her hand on your shoulder. And she says, well, this is probably another mistake of mine. You'll have to forgive me. We assumed that you knew. You've been taking a wolfsbane potion for most of your life. And, well, we made an assumption that you took the one that everyone takes. We were wrong.
But why does everyone take that potion?
They take it because it's safer, Caleb.
Mm.
Yes, I know. And she kneels down and looks at you eye to eye, and she says, Caleb, I'm not going to force you to do anything you don't want to do. Your life is going to be filled with choices. And
Yeah, but some of those choices send me to wizard jail, according to you.
I'm not going to send you... Again, I don't have that power. And even if I did, I wouldn't send you to wizard jail.
What if I never took that potion? Never took that potion again?
Well, if you never took that potion again, we would need some way of keeping you safe. I'm not going to tell you you need to take some potion just so you can come to my school. I won't do that. We'll make accommodations for you one way or another.
That sounds fair.
One thing you should know, Professor McGonagall, is that you're not just looking for Doug. Doug told us that his boss wanted us dead to make the news become distrustful.
Yeah, of the school.
Yeah, he really seemed to not like the school.
Yeah, and he was the one who was doing all the dead animals around the grounds, trying to make things look mysterious.
Yeah, he did admit to a lot of things in a big monologue.
Yeah, instead
Before he
of killing
attempted
us
to kill us.
immediately.
Yeah, that's a pretty big weakness of most villains, isn't it?
Yeah.
They gotta tell you, how they almost got away with it before they don't
Yeah.
get away with
Every artist likes an audience.
For what it's worth, we pieced a lot of that together over the last couple of days. And though I know it means very little to the five of you at this point, because frankly, there's nothing I could do to make this right. I'm sorry. Look, it takes a truly great sense of self to trust in the ones that you love. It's hard believing truth in the face of lies and deceit. All we can truly do, and I hope that the Ravenclaws, like yourselves in particular, can understand this. All we can truly do is trust our knowledge and our beliefs. It looks like the five of you have a great sense of friendship. So believe in each other and everything will be all right.
I think Leo gives a faint Ravenclaw.
I didn't think it was possible to be worse than Dumbledore.
but by the way,
Allison's staring at the cookie jar.
Maybe when you talk to my parents about this, leave out the Ravenclaw part. Maybe just leave
Oh,
Yeah.
Freya.
leave that part out. That'd be great. Okay, thanks.
Oh no, Freya.
Oh yeah, no, it's just a fun joke.
Okay.
No need to
I'm just not gonna go into that one. Anyway, my speech about trust and friendship and
Yeah.
togetherness. Let's just go with that. And
Yeah.
I'll see you all next year. And that just shows you how.
Can I have a cookie, Professor?
Oh, me too.
Oh, yes. Here, please. Have a biscuit.
Oh, thanks. I take 2 more.
Thanks. Allison pocketed her iPod again and takes a cookie.
Pocketed.
Pocketed it.
I pocketed it.
Yeah, she pocketed it.
And with that, Professor McGonagall waves you out and you all start to file out.
You guys go ahead. I'll catch up.
Alrighty, see you back in the common room.
Mm-hmm.
Professor McGonagall has already started to walk back behind her desk and she sits down.
Professor McGonagall, can I ask you something unrelated?
Oh, Skyler. Yes, of course.
Thanks. This is just more of my research into who my mom was, and thank you so much for the letter you gave me during the holidays. I don't really get to hear my mom anymore, and I kind of heard her voice through that letter, so that was really nice.
Of course.
One thing she mentioned was that she had a best friend called Janie who loved Quidditch. Her dad died. Do you know who Janie is?
Yes, that's Janie McAllister. She's I think a reporter for the Daily Prophet nowadays. Although to be honest, I haven't spoken to her in quite a few years.
Was she ever able to play Quidditch that year?
You know, I like to act like I'm strict. I don't know if you knew that about me, but we let Janie play.
I smile.
So yeah, the five of you have made your way down Ravenclaw Tower for the last time this year. You are all heading to get on the carriages so you can all head towards the Hogwarts Express. And so you make your way down to the entrance hall, and there you see Mean Galway. She's currently mopping up something unclear. It looks like it's probably some kind of green gross mess. And she's kind of in the corner, not really noticing any of the students.
Oh, Mean Galloway. I run up.
Oh, hey, how what's going on?
Oh, we're leaving.
Well, yeah, I know. That's what happens every year.
Well, I'm gonna miss you. And I hug Mean Old Galloway around the waist.
Oh, well, yeah, of course. And she, awkwardly stands there, holding her mop.
I'm gonna break away and then say, hey, I'll help you clean this thing before we go. If we all do it, it'll be done in no time. And I turn my hands into mop heads. And then I just like start like mopping the ground on my all fours.
Oh my god, I think you need a roll for that.
Okay.
What are you gonna roll?
I think struggle.
Okay. 5. Do I not know how to mop?
Yeah, I don't think you knew how to mop at all.
Dang.
I'm pretty sure you
I
just
failed.
like get all this mess and it just starts going everywhere.
Oh no.
It's just
Making it
flying all over the
worse.
place. You made it worse. It hits some kids.
Oh no, I forgot. I don't know how to mop.
Wait, hold on. Stop it. Wait, cool your
freeze.
jets. Okay. And like as she says that, you're like kind of covered in this goop now.
Yeah. What is this stuff anyway? I smell it.
She's like, "Oh, I think it was a dung bomb. So now you smell like dung. So that's
Oh.
not good." Well, anyway, this was awkward. And she starts mopping again.
I think Leo wanders over and maybe brashly says, "Wait, can't you just use magic to clean this up? Like, why are they making you just clean this with a mop? What can I try something?"
I would probably prefer that you did not, but I can't stop you children, so I guess it's happening.
It's happening.
Leo's gonna attempt to cast the spell Scourgify,
Okay. Yep.
which is a 4th year
Oh
spell.
god, okay.
Oh.
That's like what, -4?
Minus 3.
Minus 3, but he has +2 magic.
Ooh,
Um,
I inspire you.
No, Inspire doesn't work on magic.
It doesn't work on magic.
Oh, yeah.
That was a one-time thing.
Right.
So yeah, I'm gonna roll that. Well, that's a 5 minus 1. So that's a 4.
We are so helpful.
Okay, so
Yeah.
on a
We
6
tried.
on a 6 or lower, the spell rebounds and the caster takes a condition. For each year past the current year of the spell they attempt, add another condition.
Oh
So
no.
you literally take 4 conditions.
Oh god! So I have to choose which of these conditions I don't have.
Well, also, when you take 3, don't you go
No,
unconscious?
it's 5.
Oh no! I just
it's
slip on.
5.
I just slip on the goop and then I'm unconscious. No. All right. I think. Gosh, which one of these am I not? I think I'm not jinxed. So what happens is I try to cast the spell. While casting it, slip on the goop and fall on my butt. And I injure myself because my butt is bruised. And also the spell kind of like hits me in the face and my head is spinning and I'm dazed. These together make me quite upset. And then I'm also exhausted because
Yeah, you're like
Can't really get
laying
up.
there like, oh god. Oh god.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I am injured, upset, dazed, and exhausted.
Oh dear.
Leo, that was a 4th year spell. Are you okay?
It seemed so easy on paper. I thought it would help.
At least
It's fine.
you're not on fire.
Galway is just looking at this now even bigger mess. Do you want to know why? Do you want to know why I don't use magic to clean up the school?
That's why.
This right
You're
here.
bad at it.
This is why.
Sorry.
I appreciate the attempt because it's very nice of you to notice that I'm a human being because most people don't notice that I'm a human being. They treat me like garbage. But you know, you should probably stop rolling around in garbage.
You're a human being, and I appreciate you.
At least there's more to clean now. You like cleaning.
Nope, that's don't.
No.
Okay, yeah, you can. I don't like this one. I want to make it clear for the listener. I didn't like this one. She was.
the
I
listeners.
didn't care for this girl. The others are nice, but I don't care for her. What's your name?
This is where we.
What's your
This is
name?
where we break the fourth
What's your
wall.
name?
Hunter.
You're lying. You're lying. Hunter McGurkin is a treasure. Get out. Get out of the school.
Hunter McGurkin Stuffins is a saint. You will not speak ill of him.
All right. We should probably go before we make it worse. Come on, Leo. I try to pick you up.
Leo stands up, covered in gunk, and goes over and also hugs Galway.
Oh,
Okay.
now I've
Gets
got
a bunch
more
of
gunk.
gunk.
Okay, well I'm gunk.
All over, yeah.
Already had
I
some
take
gunk.
my mop hands and I try to
Don't
like wipe it
don't
off.
hold no. Please stop. And she tries to push
And he
you
takes
away.
his gunk-covered hand and
She's
boops
like,
her in the nose.
Oh God, this is disgusting.
And I'm
It's in
the
my-
one
it's in
that
my
you
nostrils.
don't like.
Yeah, bye Leo, bye Skyler, and then she just stares at Freya.
See you next year.
Bye.
Bye,
let's go.
Galway. Allison
make
kind
it
of
worse.
waves.
Bye, Galway. I like you so much, I'm not even gonna try to help.
I mean,
Is this stuff
I didn't
flammable?
try to
Maybe
thank
I
you,
can burn it
Caleb.
off.
Goodbye, Allison. Yeah, and so are you guys going to?
Yeah, we're getting on the train.
Going to the train. Okay, yeah. So you make your way into the carriages, back to Hogsmeade, to the train station, and you make your way to an empty compartment in the Hogwarts Express. It's quite cozy. It's a very nice train. Although 2 of you are covered in weird dung goop, so
Yeah.
probably
Oh,
could have
this
been
whole
a better
car smells
experience
bad.
had you not attempted to clean the goop.
Yeah, I have wads of paper stuffed up my nose.
I think Allison is just gonna put her headphones in and like rest her head against the glass.
I think Leo is just lying on the floor of the carriage. He's not in great shape.
Kayla, where are you going this summer if, your dad's gone?
I don't live with my dad. I
Who
live
do you
with my
with?
muggle mom and stepfather. Unfortunately, you saw my dad. He's
Yeah.
nothing compared to those two.
Oh no, they're worse?
Way worse. At least my dad.
Only tries to murder you.
Only tries
Yeah, I
to
was gonna
murder
say,
me.
have they also tried to murder you?
What's worse than a murderer?
I think Allison takes an earphone out and is like, "Oh, Caleb, just come home with us. Like, my dads are
Is
great."
that wizard legal?
Of course. It's like a sleepover, but all summer.
Yeah, just don't go home.
Yeah, I'm sure, if you asked, would they say yes?
I don't know. They don't like me very much. They probably don't want me home.
Do they know that term's ending now? Because you could just come stay with us for a couple weeks and be like, "Oh yeah, school got extended. There were a lot of snow days in the winter."
I could totally pull a Freya. You're right.
Why is it called Pull Freya?
Lying to
I'm
your
lying to my parents.
Yeah, I think lying to your parents is just a Freya now.
Yeah, you could go home for 2 weeks or something and be like, "Yeah, I gotta go back to school early because remedial classes."
What do you say?
It's definitely worth a shot.
Yay!
I know they might want me to do things around the house if I go back there at all, but maybe I can convince them.
At our house, you get to read before bed, and you get ice cream on Fridays.
Don't forget Taco Tuesday.
And we got nice woods in the backyard.
Ice cream and tacos. Can I come to you guys' place?
And we're there!
Yeah, you can come too, Leo.
Maybe I can convince my parents that I'm going to a Slytherin's friend's house.
Oh, yeah. Party at the Callers.
Although, would the dads be okay with all this?
Heck
We should
yeah.
probably ask our dad first.
They'll be cool with it. They like our friends,
We do have the cool parents.
right?
Yeah, so as the train is moving through the countryside, you all get some nice rest and relaxation. Some cool tunes are listened to on the still working iPod. And about halfway through the journey, you hear a knock on the door.
By then, I would like to make clear that I've removed all the dung-smelling solution off of me
How did you do that?
with napkins. Lots of napkins.
Okay, so it
Pile
still
of
took a long
It
time.
still smells bad.
Yeah, there's a giant pile of napkins in the corner that
Okay.
we're just ignoring.
No, we threw them away.
Napkin Gate. This is going to be like the biggest plot hole in our entire series.
Where did all the napkins come from?
I do smell a little bad. I say, we're doing the dishes! And I open the door.
Hey, get out of here. We're trying to have an epilogue.
Yeah, and so on the other side of the door, you see Violet. And she is a little startled at the dishes comment. And she says, "Oh, I can come back later if you want me
Oh,
to."
Violet, it was a joke. Come in, come in. It's so nice to see you.
Is it?
Oh.
Yeah, she's nice. I don't glare, but I give you the eye. Violet is nice.
Allison gives Violet a skeptical look.
You have to excuse the smell of our compartment.
Yeah, it's not great. What's up there, huh?
We tried to help Galloway clean up like dung, and it went badly. It's a long story. What's up?
Oh, she has like a very hesitant look at your mention of dung.
Oh.
She says, "Oh, that was in the entrance hall."
That was you, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well,
You put it there,
it wasn't me
Lawrence.
specifically.
Or Barney.
Barnabas and Lauren.
And just as you say that, they both walk like up to the door, and they're like, "Yo, Violet, what are you doing?"
Hey, Lawrence, Barney, high five! And I hold up my dung-covered hand.
Oh,
Ew.
oh, sorry guys, we get you with that.
No, we were trying to help Galloway clean it up.
I gotta be honest. I don't know how to parse that sentence.
Right, because you've never helped anyone in your life.
No,
You
that's
think everyone's
not true.
mean.
No, okay. Well, you know what? If you guys are gonna be rude, like you always are, I'm just gonna go. Whatever.
All right, bye. I rub the dung on my hand on his arm, wipe it off on his arm.
And Lawrence takes out his wand, and he points it at you, and he says, "Clean it off now."
Okay, I cast Scourgify.
You're gonna die.
Allison
I'm
jumps
gonna roll
forward
it.
and tries to stop this. I don't
I'm
think she's
gonna roll
stop
it again.
this, but she tries.
I think. Okay, well, so what are you doing to try to stop him?
I think I'm just reaching out a hand, just being like, "No, don't do that." But I don't do anything.
Okay, yeah, you're rolling this magic.
Yes.
Well, at least you're getting experience. How
Why didn't
many
you just set him on
experience did you
fire
get?
instead?
Oh man, this time I got a 10.
What?
I did.
But are you?
-3?
Yeah, I was. Well, no,
He adds
it's
two, so
minus
it's
3
Oh,
is
just
right,
minus
because
2.
you're not jinxed.
I rolled an 11 minus 1. It's a 10.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, you cast Scourgify. It cleans his robe.
Ugh.
And he's like, "Oh, all right, well." And he pockets the wand. He's like, "Ravenclaws, right?" He says to Violet. And Violet's just like, yeah, I don't know. And Barney grabs Violet's shoulder and starts like pulling her along. He's like, "All right, we got to go. Later, nerds." And they
Wait.
start walking out of the compartment. And Violet is kind of like, looks at you, and she's just like, bye. And she's kind of waving. And they exit the compartment and move on.
Ravenclaw.
I chase them out. I say, "Wait, Barnabas, Lawrence.
Yeah, what?
I have a question. So we actually found the guy who was in the woods making the fire, and I remember you guys had also done that earlier in the year. I was wondering who you actually saw out there."
Lawrence cocks his head, and he looks at Barney, and then Barney looks back at Lawrence, and then they both look at you, and in unison, they both just yell, "Fake news!" So the five of you nestle back in and enjoy your last moments of the first year at school. Finally, the train pulls into the station at London and stops. And you all grab your luggage and start to get out of the train.
Allison sees her fathers and flings herself at them.
Ooh, me too.
Yeah, and so I think your wizard dad pulls Skyler into a hug and he says, "All right then."
Yes, Daddy-o! I missed you so much. Look at all my friends. Can we keep them
Can
this
we
summer,
keep-
please?
that's
Yeah,
not-
can we keep
That-
them?
Kids, that is not how...
We're not pets.
Yes, exactly. This is
Wait,
a
but you
smart-
let me keep Skylar. Can't I keep the rest?
This is a smart one.
You kept me.
The others are smart too. Especially that one. And Allison points at Caleb.
Also, I kiss him on the cheek. Thank you so much for that pound of chocolate.
Oh, Dad! Allison runs over to her muggle dad. My iPod works.
It works. That's great, honey. What did you end up doing?
I don't know. I tried a bunch of stuff. None of that worked. And then one day it just worked. Yeah.
Well, I got to be honest. I
That's
feel
right.
about the same with this technology stuff as I do actual magic. So that makes sense to me.
Fair enough.
Yeah, come meet all of our friends.
Of course. Let's. Why don't you introduce me? Oh wait. Hold on.
This is Freya.
This one is Freya, and he grabs your hand to shake.
It's nice to meet
Oh,
you.
he knows because we've written about
And let's see. This one is Caleb.
That's right. I am
Nice
Caleb.
to meet you.
Oh, wow. Nice to meet you too, Mr. Caller.
Mr. Collar is my father's name.
No, you can't.
And then he says, "Oh, and of course, this must be Leo."
Yeah, we
Hi!
got into some dung.
Yeah,
Oh,
There was an
well,
incident with some Gryffindors.
sounds about right. Am I right?
I don't know. It's unclear to me, one way or the other, Leo. And he pats you on the head.
There's probably still a little dung on my head.
he sees it on his hand. He's like, "Oh," and kind of tries to flick it off, and then reaches behind his husband's back and just kind of just like pushes it onto his robe. And then he looks at the five of you and he says, "Oh, so are we having guests for the summer?"
Yeah, Dad, we are. All of them.
Oh, I don't know if they all want to stay all summer.
Okay.
I do.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah, I definitely
Well,
do.
we'll certainly have to meet all of your parents before we make any decisions like that. And as
Oh
he
yeah, I should
About that.
probably
Says
ask my
that.
parents.
he looks up, and Freya's parents are both standing right there on the platform, watching this entire exchange.
Oh, mother, father, thank you for coming to pick me up. And I run over and give my mother a hug.
Yeah, your mother barely returns the hug, and she says, "Who are those?"
They're my Ravenclaw friends.
I think Allison like jabs at her muggle father's like rib cage and like points at the interaction like, you see that, Dad? This
Slytherin's am I right?
And just as you're having this conversation, Hunter McGurkenstuffins gets off the train, and he sees
Hunter!
Freya, and he says,
Oh no.
"All right, Freya. Well, I hope you have a good time. I'll see you next year. I hope that, just because I'm a Hufflepuff doesn't mean a Ravenclaw like you can't hang out sometime." And
Oh, I think you got my house wrong,
and
Hunter.
and your parents
Hunter,
look
come on.
horrified.
Oh no, Hunter.
Oh, Hunter.
Ooh, I know a spell for this one. Obliviate!
You take 9 conditions.
Yeah.
I think Allison whispers to her dad, yeah, see, if they disown her, we got to adopt her too.
All right, bye, Freya. I love you. I mean, what? No, never mind. Bye.
Oh,
I love you too, Hunter.